I have an interesting story for you on this subject. Multiple personality disorder, now known as dissociative identity disorder, DID, has been a subject of fascination and intrigue in the field of psychology. One of the most famous cases from the past is that of Anneliese Michel, though it's important to note that her condition was initially thought to be possession rather than DID. Anneliese Michel was a German woman who underwent a series of psychiatric treatments in the 1970s and 1980s. Born in 1952, she was a devoutly religious Catholic who began to show signs of mental disturbance in her late teens. Anneliese experienced severe psychiatric symptoms, including depression, hallucinations, and self-abusive behavior. During her psychiatric treatment, Anneliese exhibited what appeared to be different personalities, leading some to believe she suffered from DID. However, her condition was largely interpreted through the lens of religious and supernatural beliefs. Anneliese and her deeply religious family, convinced that she was possessed by demons, sought help from the Catholic Church rather than traditional psychiatric care. Tragically, Anneliese Michel's story took a dark turn. The priests involved in her case performed a series of exorcisms over several months, believing that her condition was a result of demonic possession. Unfortunately, Anneliese died in 1976 due to malnutrition and dehydration, exacerbated by her severe self-neglect during the exorcisms. In contemporary times, there is ongoing debate and research into the nature and treatment of dissociative identity disorder. The disorder is now generally understood as a complex mental health condition rooted in severe trauma. Therapeutic approaches focus on integrating different identities into a cohesive sense of self. The case of Anneliese Michel serves as a tragic intersection of mental health, spirituality, and cultural beliefs. It highlights the importance of understanding and treating mental health conditions with evidence-based approaches, as opposed to relying on supernatural or religious explanations. Dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder, is a complex psychological condition characterized by the presence of two or more distinct identity states that control an individual's behavior, consciousness, and memory. These identity states, often referred to as alters, can have unique characteristics, memories, and ways of interacting with the world. Key features of dissociative identity disorder include 1. Distinct identity states *. Individuals with DID experience distinct personality states, each with its own way of perceiving and interacting with the world. These identity states may have different names, ages, genders, and even distinct physiological responses. 2. Memory gaps *. Amnesia is a common feature of DID, where individuals may have gaps in memory for significant events, personal information, or periods of time. These memory gaps are often more extensive than ordinary forgetfulness. 3. Identity switching * transitions between different identity states, known as switching, can be sudden and may be triggered by stress, trauma, or other factors. The process of switching can be noticeable to others or entirely internal. 4. Coexistence of alters *. The different identity states often coexist within the same individual, leading to a fragmented sense of self. Some alters may be aware of each other, while others may not. 5. Trauma and dissociation * DID is commonly associated with a history of severe trauma, such as chronic emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, typically experienced during childhood. Dissociation is seen as a coping mechanism that helps the individual escape from overwhelming and traumatic experiences. 6. Functional impairment * DID can significantly impact an individual's daily functioning, including their ability to maintain relationships, work, or engage in regular activities. Diagnosing and treating DID can be complex, and mental health professionals with expertise in trauma and dissociation are often involved. Treatment usually involves psychotherapy, particularly approaches that focus on integration and communication between different identity states. The goal is to help individuals with DID develop a more cohesive and functional sense of self. I have a movie suggestion about this subject. Split.